Welcome back to Into the Bro shit!
Are you serious?
I was trying to do a cool thing and it didn't work out. Welcome back to Into the Embrace! Flawless, Chris. Flawless. My name's Kyle Snow. I've got Chris Miller with me. How's it going, Chris?
I'm okay.
You feeling pretty good about that hot intro? That I definitely did not have any fuck-ups in?
No, I really didn't enjoy it at all. It's one of the weaker
Wait a
ones.
minute, those guys are pretty, yeah, you're right. Those guys are pretty low. No, I can't. Can I? Yeah, if I blow them up, they're gonna, like, if I blow the sunspots on those, or those... They're gonna, like, die instantly.
You just can't leave them alone, can you?
Chris, they're at half health. This is my best opportunity to get some free shit.
Come on, Raptor, kill him.
Stop shooting! Shit, I was trying to go for the above. Death from above. Got him. Chris, fucking flawless. Never doubt me again.
I mean, I have reasons to doubt. Let's put it that way. I do.
Is it because I often fuck up horribly?
Yes.
Are those your reasons? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, pretty good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and with that behind us, we're heading back towards Sunfall. Alright. Alright, I think I found Sunfall. It actually looks a little bit like Mordor. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Okay. Well.
I mean, you're talking to the guy who barely touched that game.
No, not like Shadows of Mordor. Like Mordor place. Like in Lord of the
And
Rings.
where? Dude, I've never...
Watched Lord
Remember
of the
who
Rings?
you're talking to here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How? Oh yeah. I just forget about that sometimes, Chris.
Read the books, haven't watched movies.
Yeah.
Sunfall. Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the
Duran, that
hungry
was the
forbidden
guy I was
west.
thinking of before.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
I suppose the priesthood and the nobles think they deserve to
These
have
people are
the rest
good,
of us.
don't worry.
Just be careful.
I fear this ceasefire is a ruse. Pajod's a murderer after all. Are we to take him at his word?
Just his father.
I've been cursing the apostate so
She's very
long.
pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter.
Fuck this bitch.
Her name is Shiana,
That's a
my
stupid
sister.
name.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory.
Man, if someone was ever gonna play this guy in a movie,
Difficult.
Shia
His soul
LaBeouf.
is in shadow.
Shia LaBeouf.
Soul is in shadow.
Big beard, he can do it.
Galiv. That's him.
This is a completely unimportant
He's
character.
very clever, but
Yep.
he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that.
ScarJo is
Where would I find him?
Aloy.
Last I heard,
Sure.
No,
he was
they actually
patching
had
up
somebody they
soldiers
did the
at
facial
Blazing
recognition
Arch.
for. Why can't she play
Another
Aloy?
border battle.
It's not gonna factors.
I mean, she's
It's like a
the
big budget
original.
movie here, man.
Okay, who do you think would
Budget.
play? You're right. Who do you think would play Silence?
If it was up to me,
Lance Riddick?
no. I mean, yeah, obviously it's great. I think Forrest Whitaker.
I think Lance Riddick. And you know who would play fucking Erend? Nathan fucking Fillion. That would actually be a pretty good role for him, to be honest.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Nathan Fillion doesn't strike me as a bruiser.
You
Aaron's
haven't
supposed
seen
to be the
Firefly,
leader of
right?
the Osram
Look
fighting
out
team.
below!
Yeah.
Just to me, he's I just don't see the match.
There's not a guy here, is there?
I put the lifespan of this
No.
Merchant? Doesn't seem to be.
Ceasefire. I hear.
It's okay, I'm like basically in Sunfall. So, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's one here. It doesn't matter really if I get seen here because they don't have any way to communicate with each other. Alright, so let's get some.
Who would play Ross, in your opinion?
I feel like we've had this conversation before. Fuck. I have absolutely no idea.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel's Rost. I've heard worse.
Dave Bautista. I think it's gotta be someone wise. That's the only issue.
Yeah, Batista doesn't
It's
strike
gotta be
me.
a big dude. Gotta be a big dude. I don't know, man. He can act though.
He can act in very specific roles.
Dude, I've actually. He can play a pretty good character, even in non-action pack stuff. Might as well get rid of all your uncommon mods, dude. Like, you're never gonna use them.
You're not wrong. Oh, fuck. I just closed Discord. I left that shit open and I'm gonna get notifications for the rest of the day. There we go. Yeah, fuck it, you're right. I'm never gonna use these again.
Especially with the rate you eventually start pulling pinks.
Well, not even just that, but like, if I'm ever in a pinch, I'll use the blues. Also, they're purple, Chris. We confirmed with Alex, remember?
trying to think of other actors.
She's the expert. I wish it told you which of these you already have. I actually can't remember if I have that one or not. Survivor Heavy? I do.
It just doesn't make sense. One day he had a little cough.
Okay, so they have a Coliseum.
Yep, pretty much.
Have I seen that machine before? Behemoth!
Off my focus.
Yes or no?
You'd be lucky if you survived long enough to wind up in that ring. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What do you mean if?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Landers, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
I mean, hey, I can blend in on this. Sure.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
He's like
I
6.
command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
You could use 500 shards.
Don't you think? Love your hair.
Thanks, weirdo.
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
I don't give a fuck about that guy. I have things going on.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
This is insane.
Hard. The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
The fuck? Why did I... Is there any way back up from here? Like, clearly I was supposed to just jump across. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna... That was weird, right? Like, I should have just gone on the thing. Am I stuck down here? Chris?
Go in there.
Oh, here we go.
You're right. Yep.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I was supposed to go down the entire time. Rip.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
Okay,
I
so...
won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Do you, like, am I, like... I'm stuck on this for a while, obviously, right? Like, they're very clearly telling me this is a point of no return. Is there any side quests I won't be able to come back to afterwards, or am I, like, gonna be able to...
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Dude, I finished the game and then did all the side quests, so
okay,
you're good.
Do you know how long I'm locked into this path for?
What are we at for time?
Another day passing.
We're still good, I think. Yeah, we still have like 10 minutes left in the episode. But I mean, like, are we talking about like hours here, or are we talking about like?
No, you're good.
Okay, all right, I'm going in.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And...
The savage east.
For her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Okay.
Hold
and
for
then their identity
identiscan.
scan. Dr. Elizabeth Sobek?
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
So why is every door...
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are
Malfunction.
you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
This is gonna do some stuff.
Emergency venting authorized.
This is gonna cause some noise upstairs, I'm assuming.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving?
Come on,
There's
Silence.
so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you
Aw,
so
we.
surprised?
Facility diagnostics.
Well, he helped with that part.
Multiple failures.
This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the quote-unquote front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we've already requested, we need human translators fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can do arranged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need to help us. You know, the exceptions to that rule, please respond. Okay.
Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
We need support too. Oh, wait, that wasn't what I wanted. Is it here?
That's
It's this one?
No, the one to the left of it. You
I'm
went
an
over
idiot.
3 times.
Yeah. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing Zero Dawn candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Lang bots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Okay, so I feel like Aloy is a product of Project Zero Dawn, and Dr. Elizabeth Sobek was one of the test subjects. That is an opinion that I am of at the moment.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Oh, beverages and snacks? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but once you scream or sob, could be heard by candidates waiting for their turn in the lounge. Just a thought.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us.
Okay.
Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop.
So he does know that it was Pharaoh who caused the plague.
Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Oh, this is a lot of data points.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
So Mama, she was right.
Tomb?
Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that. When she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
May as well just do some of these while we're trying to kill some of the shadow cards, yeah? Because there's a lot of these data points.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but that could really sell the concept and perhaps in the life of creation. That first test. When you saw they understood their own structures, rebuilt themselves
Too
from
close to the
memory
tribal crypt to
and
stop
light.
us now.
There were no
The data
limits.
points. What did they contain?
God, there were no limits.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Okay. Well, that guy's kind of a dick. Bit of a Debbie Downer. Debriefing after presentation. When candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they've received. It's important to be aware that candidates have been exposed to triggers for severe mental emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It's essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh plague and preserving the continuation of life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic event, impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, addendum B, feasibility in maintaining life in orbit, lunar or undersea structures, addendum C1, 2, C2, 3. So you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed a presentation to you if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available for you via your focus. Okay, these guys have focuses. Security and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. Alright. Sorry, a lot of data points here, so.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Okay.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities,
Oh,
they don't just
boom.
kill people. They feed off them.
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
I think there is some mistake. I
Yeah, I
don't
think it's the
understand
last,
why it was
data
brought
point
here.
for the moment.
Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already
Yeah, and then I would maybe end the episode.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nobel laureate in biophysics.
We're a little over time. I didn't want to like do like 3 more of those and then start a new episode or whatever.
It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped. Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Okay, so they're trying to get a wide variety of people. Anyways, yeah, this is a good place to call the episode. Next time we're going to find out what exactly the project was. Thanks for joining me though, Chris.
Maybe.
Maybe. I hope so. See you guys next time.